Welcome to Anfangen East Africa. We are in charge of air. We give you quality air conditioners, cold rooms, air handling units, wall and extract fans, ductable kitchen hood, fridges and freezers. For more details on our products, visit www.anfangenea.co.ke. Anfangen East Africa. We are in charge of air. Anfangen.
Yes. Mambo vipi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome so much. Let me see if you can hear me, please. Wave at me. Go to my YouTube channel and comment if you can hear me. I want to big up to some guys here. Let me see who is watching us. If you're here and you can see me, you can hear me loud and clear, please go ahead and tell me that you can hear me clearly. And also share this broadcast as we wait for our guest. If you can hear me, make sure you share. And let's get excited because we are about to see one of the stories here in the US. Yeah, let me see who is here. Yeah, MGN Media, loud and clear. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah. Please go subscribe to MGN Media on YouTube. He's here in Washington. Let's support one another. If you can hear me, tell me where you're watching from and just give a shout out as we wait for our guest today. Share. And you can, if you can manage to just go to YouTube. And I know people are working. If you're working, just put your TV on, leave it on YouTube, on Mkenya, Marekani. Support us. Let's see who is here. And if you can share this broadcast, that will be perfect. That's gonna be perfect. Yeah, we are waiting for our guest. And in the meantime, I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody who has been supporting us. We cannot do this without you. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for clicking that button. That bell is very important, because if you subscribe and you don't hit the red button for the bell, you will not be notified whenever we are live. So please make sure when you're on YouTube, you click that red button, the bell button, so that anytime we are coming on live, you'll be able to get notified. And that's how you support us. Also, we've just introduced something else whereby you can just become a member by supporting us monthly, because this work we are doing, we are all about helping people, especially people outside America. Also people here. We'll be bringing a tax person. We'll be bringing how you can start your adult home. So please, this channel will benefit people here in America and also people back home. So if you see something that is beneficial to your family member in Kenya, yeah, share, because we share a lot of opportunities here that are coming about. So let me big up to MGN Media. You can go to YouTube and subscribe to his channel. We have also Liz Mwangi. Thank you so much for watching from Seattle. Thank you so much, Liz. Loud but not clear. Oh, okay. Let's see. Is the sound okay as we wait for our guest? Let's see. I want to fix this sound a little bit. Yes. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I just switched off to... Yeah, Mr. Chris Adwar is here with us. Mr. Chris Adwar is a legendary musician. He has launched his new song on YouTube. Please go to his channel, Chris Adwar. and subscribe to his channel as well, because his music is just out of this world. Very uplifting music. He's just released his song for this year. Please go support him. Go support him. My brother, uh, Linus Kimitei. I'm telling you, this guy was. We went to the same high school in Moiben High School in Eldoret. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro. Linus. I see. If all these people who are watching from Facebook, please, if you can just go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel, Mkenya Marekani, that would be perfect. Eunice Maina Muya, thank you so much. Tuned, loving this power, this so powerful. Yes. Chris Adwar is saying the sound has now changed. I think it was better before. Oh, it was better before. Okay, let me go back to that setting. Um, check mic 1 2. Yes. Are you able to hear me? We are just trying to figure out which sound works perfect. Okay. Bear with us. Bear with us. As I'm waiting for my guest is uh Mama Malaika, thank you so much. Tuned in from Missouri. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Here we highlight stories of Kenyans in America, and today we are privileged to have one of the best comedians. And a lot of Kenyans always think that you cannot, you cannot, you cannot prosper in other giftings away from healthcare. So it's not that healthcare is bad. Healthcare has made a lot of people rich, a lot of people prosperous, but also we have to cultivate other giftings that we've been given. A lot of people came from Kenya. They were lawyers, they were doctors, but here they come, they start from down on the ground. And we will have one of the greatest person who was an artist in Kenya. He used to act at the Kenya National Theatre, and when he came here, he found himself up, and is now a big comedian who does a very good job in Seattle, Washington. Yeah, Chris Adwar anasema iko loud and clear. Thank you so much, bro. Catherine Kahugu, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You glowing, bro. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, God is good. God is good. Yani, it's now 1 month and like some days after I received my kidney transplant, and my God, as in God is amazing. If you see this smile, just know that it's all about Jesus. It's all about Jesus. So anybody who is watching from YouTube, from Facebook, please cross over to our YouTube channel. Cross over to our YouTube channel and make sure you share. Make sure you share this platform. Monica Njesh, my sister from another mother, all the way from Nairobi. Thank you so much. Nakwambia huyu ni my sister. I'm telling you. Wow, 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 wow. Njesh, salute, 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 salute. I'm bigging up some guys before. I'm waiting for a guest. And if anybody is an artist here, you think you cannot make it in America as an artist, please, this is your show. This is your show. This is your show. Musician, comedian, MCs, people think that you cannot manage as an artist here in America. Jay Shi, tuned in from Kenya. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Also, parents who you see maybe your child can play drums, can play keyboard, and you are like, no, you are directing them to become a doctor. No, that's a gift that can take you before kings. And so this is your show too. This is your show too. Gypsum in Gulf. Hey, brother, are you watching from Gulf? Thank you so much. You need to inbox me. We need to hear stories from the Gulf. Kenyans needs to be all over, not just in America. There's opportunities all over. So watching from back home. Oh, you're back home in Kenya. Okay, loud and clear. Thank you so much. Tell us where you're watching from. And unakaa poa sana. Happy to see you. Thank you so much, Njesh. Yeah, your dad was watching me the other day, and I was so excited to see him. Pastor Gitao, glory to God, glory to God. Yes, God is good all the time. Boosternet, hi, when I get you loud and clear. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Tell us also where you're watching from. tell us where you're watching from, so that we can, and if you can share this broadcast, please, that will be perfect. That will be perfect. We are waiting for our guest, and next week we're gonna be talking a lot about immigration. We are gonna be talking about the DV lottery, because we are about to go to that month where it's time for that green card. So, and that's the best way how to come to the US, because I know people come here and they find their way out. You can file for an asylum, but if you come with a green card, that's the best way to come, and you'll be legit. So and that's the way we like to talk about here, because we are in public. So but there are other ways which we can talk about. Chini ya maji, zinaitwa chini ya maji. Okay, make sure you are sharing this broadcast. Make sure you are sharing this broadcast. Yeah, and I'll be talking about green card from next week. There's a lot of con people who are conning guys about green card. You have to pay them. There are some sites that are not legit. So we'll be talking about the original site where you can find the DV lottery, and so that you apply in the right channel. Otherwise, you will start you will start paying a lot of money before even you are needed to pay any dime. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for watching. If you're watching from YouTube, let's see guys who are watching from YouTube. I can go here and see guys who are watching us from YouTube. Yeah, I see a lot of guys are joining in. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for your support. And by the way, on YouTube, you can custom your emoji, and also you can support Mkenya Marekani by becoming a member. Yeah. I see. Let's see on Facebook. Who is there on Facebook? Yeah, Mr. Kevin Meta all the way from the UK. Unafanya kazi poa mkurugenzi. Asante sana. Yeah, make sure unaona kutoka kwa YouTube, eh? Let's go to YouTube. Yeah, Kevin Meta is my good friend. I'm telling you, in Kenya, he used to be my good sound engineer when I'm on that sax and he's behind the the control system. My friend, I'll hear myself properly. We are still waiting for our guest, Mr. Dubai Mamba. Make sure you're watching from YouTube. That's the place we are trying to build. So make sure you go to YouTube and support us there. If you've not subscribed and click the bell, please make sure you do so, so that we can be able to Sera Duo anasema hapo kwa fence yako siato wako tu hapo nje, yeah? Thank you so much Sera Duo, thank you so much for tuning in. Suzy Wakev anasema watching from the UK. I need to host you guys, bana, one of these fine days. I need to host you people. I hosted one of my friend in UK also, and he was talking about student visas. Okay, so you guys, I think you went all of you guys with the whole of your family. So I will want to interview you so that guys can know how they can go. I see our guest is here. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. General Mutombo.
Yo, vibes, yo, vibes. Let's go. What's the word? How you doing, man? How you doing?
Fresh. How's it going, bana?
You know me, working. I stay working. Unajua lazima tusukume kazi, au sio?
Kabisa, bro.
Yeah, God blessing, Godspeed. If God placed you in a place where you can move your chessboard, you move them faster.
Very fast, fast.
Yes.
So, how's it going on from your side?
It's good. Summer is over. You know, us people in our industry, we have to adjust now to the next season to see what we can give the fans. It's been okay. Mvua, so unajua Seattle weather, you know the vibes. Yeah, but yeah, tuko poa, blessed. It's not as bad as how it was COVID last year, so tunafurahia tunaweza move kiasi.
Yeah. So let's start from first, the top, from the top. Tell us who you are first of all. Introduce yourself to our my crowd. You know, this is now my crowd. You are in my home. So
Yeah, I'm in your house. This is your village. I love it, love it, love it. My name is Mutombo, DubaiDenis on Sarigo from Kenya. Born and raised Nairobi, born and raised Langata. Isili bred, packaged very well. Yes. I'm a Nyanza material. Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Been in America for 13 years now. Pretty proud. I'm an actor, comedian, thespian, chef, whatever comes at that time. I love saying that on platforms like this, so that if you're coming to the diaspora, I hope you're not mono-minded. All right, you gotta be very versatile in your options. Otherwise, life will.
Yeah.
You gotta be versatile. That way, if things like COVID happen, it doesn't affect your industry so much. You're able to adapt. Yes.
Absolutely. So my channel is mostly about Kenya, Marekani, and if you don't mind, first of all, sharing how you found yourself to in the US, that would be very knowledgeable to people watching this from Kenya, because a lot of people want to migrate to the US.
Yeah.
Before we even enter into your
your
journey as an artist.
My journey as an artist began in Isili. Maringo Posta was where I was, Isili at that time. There were a bunch of people in my neighborhood who were in the industry. A lot of the comedians that you know used to come and practice in my neighborhood, from Churchill to Jalango to Chawanjiku. They used to come and practice at the neighborhood community center. And I think I was 18 or 17 when one of my friends invited me to an audition. His name was Peter Kaur, for this group was called Jicho 4. They were traveling a lot with theater and stuff. And I remember my mom was not into it because, you know, art at that time was not paying very much. So we traveled quite a bit. Although she was upset, I still took the offer, which really blessed my life later on. As a thespian, we did a lot of plays, Kenya National Theatre, Alliance Française, the French Cultural Center at that time. I think it was close to Nairobi University. And I did some appearances in some of the TV little clips at that time. So I was just an amateur coming up. Now, nikitoka Kenya at that time, art was not paying very well, to be honest with you. From Makutano Junction to Taidi High, like to sustain you, to keep your apartment on, to keep the things that you need on, it couldn't sustain you. And I didn't come from a very financially savvy family at that time. So as a Kenyan at the time, you have to look at your options. So nikapata chance ya apply for university in the States. One of the most affordable state universities at that time was called Wichita State University. And it was in the middle of Kansas, in a small town called Wichita. Wichita Ikoko Central. So there's Mid-America, up on Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Nebraska, Mid-America, Mid-Continent, hapo karibu na Minnesota. It was a little town, unajua ni town dogo, and a lot of people don't migrate to the States and come to a small city because they assume small cities ni kuna shamba, kuna ng'ombe, kuna mbuzi. Yes, kuna ng'ombe, kuna mbuzi, but also kuna masomo, kuna shorter ladder to the top. Whatever you want to do, there's a shorter ladder because there are very few people who are applying for the same positions. Also, it's a softer landing position for you as an artist, for you as an immigrant. Unataka kuja kwa town yenye haina pressure mob, ndio your cultural shock isikuchape sana urudi nyumbani, like some of my friends.
Yeah.
I moved to Kansas. It was tough at that time. I came in with an F1 visa. I came in to be a dentist through pre-med. But unfortunately, I didn't understand a lot of things about the country because, again, we did not have this type of platforms before, like YouTube, where people would come and share their stories and share their germs and, you know, things that will motivate and speed up the process of you settling in. So a lot of us dropped out of school within 2 semesters or 3, because they were very expensive. Coming from the backgrounds we come from, to afford school at that time was really tough. 5,000 to 6,000 $800 semester, convert that into Kenya shillings. It was a tough bet. So guess what I fell back to? I fell back to the one thing that gave me joy growing up, the one thing that I'm good at. I fell back to art. So I started producing music, producing beats for different artists. I produced beats for Nonini. I produced beats for Professor J. I produced beats with Bitia Kega. I produced beats with Mugonganga. I produced beat for Steph Capella. We did some music together. I recorded myself. I was part of this entourage of a friend of mine called the Rough Riders. They're a bunch of bikers. They have a bike club. If you're familiar with hip hop, you'll know who they are. And I started doing a lot of projects in Cass at that time. Unfortunately, music, Kenyan music in the diaspora, no matter how hot, no matter how significant, no matter how impactful that sound is, to make music from the States and sell it to Kenya is an extreme sport. Prime example, one of my hit singles at that time in 2008, 2009 was called Lugari. I remixed a P-Unit song at that time, which was a #1 hit on Capital FM. But you don't get money. You don't get money. I made a song with Size 8. It was #3 on the charts for like 5 weeks in Nairobi. It was a remix to his song called Moto. I think that time was still a secular. She was still a secular artist. You don't get money. I didn't. My music was always on Get Mziki. I did music with Mad Tracks. I did music with Fully Focused. You're doing good music. You're touching all these people. Your songs are getting played. You're in SA. But this to come to you comes from directly from shows. Shows. Now, these shows, for them to sustain themselves, they need support. They need people who have that available time to come out and support. In Kenya, need different. Like in Kenya, I see a lot of love. You know, Sauti Sol's performing. People have time. The schedule, a lot of people's schedule is Monday through Friday. They have the weekend off. They have the holidays off. They get to come and support their artists. In America, though, we're in a rat race. All right, depending on which city you are and how expensive it is, people are working 2 jobs. People are working 1 job, or they're working like overtime. People are trying to catch up with bills. People are trying to pay for school, afford their housing, their child support, afford their bills. Also, at the same time, simultaneously supporting people back home. All right. True. So these people to take time off work to come and see your show, it's like to them, it's a huge sacrifice, and a lot of people don't really want to sacrifice. They'd rather come home from work, enjoy your content for free at home at the comfort of their living rooms. But also that does not translate into giving you return on investment on what you put into your art. Does it make sense, Jerry?
Yeah, true.
So at that time, I performed a lot, and I got to a point I said, nah, I had to measure the love for what I love and my needs and my ambitions. You can be a very great artist, but kama unajengea mama yako nyumba na unakaribia 30, you're looking funny. And so I decided to change my art, my direction of art. I changed the landscape from music to fashion. And with fashion, I partnered with Men's Fashion Warehouse, H&M, and a lot of other little small businesses starting out in Wichita. And now my entertainment became a gallery, a walking gallery of suits, decor, and dapperness. So I help men dress up. Jerry, mimi nilikuwa natengeneza suti na design,
which you do very perfect. This guy, the picture he shared, man, that's out of this world.
Kidogo, boss, kidogo. So I did that to see what part of art actually channels in more money, because my American counterparts, my American colleagues, they're making money. Don't get me wrong. Again, to survive as an entertainer, it comes from support. People have to support. They can't just consume and look away. They have to consume, reshare, and that way it can reverb to other people. So the fashion thing also, it didn't work very well. Again, Jerry, same elements. It's an immigrant landscape, right? These people are paying their bills, trying to get through school. You're selling them a $400 suit. It's a good suit. It's a really good suit. $600 suit. It's a really good suit, Jerry. But what are the dynamics of somebody who's trying to hold their whole family up to invest that amount of money to look good once a week?
It's not worth it.
They have to see the value, and you have to be realistic. My American friends don't have a problem. They're swiping, they're paying. Yes, my Kenyan people also don't. Some of them don't have a problem financially. They are very savvy. Again, we want to sell the narrative that not everybody in America is struggling. Some people also have made it, and have made it very successfully. Now, the bridge of tapping into these people who have made it and can support others is what we're trying to establish with platforms like this. Because, prime example, if there was the right support, probably right now, Jerry, I'll be making all your beats for your music right now, off the top. Easy. If any MC comes here, if any of the celebrities come from Kenya and they want to look good for their shows, and is within the realm of the bubble, the financial bubble that they can, the busted and come through, Jerry, you're all elevating. Sisi Water Traffica, yahoo.com. You feel me?
Yes.
So I had to drop from fashion too, because again, it wasn't sustaining. It was good, great idea. You can be the best at what you are, but if there's you're not getting it. So Jerry, I stopped that and I started an African bistro, a restaurant. My sister, primarily my cousin, but Kenyans don't talk my sister. Cousin Yangu owns one of the biggest, one of the biggest African restaurants in Kansas City. What's it called? Overland Park. I think that's what it is. Overland Park. I try Swahili dishes or Swahili something. She makes really good food. She inspired me. She used to live in Wichita, moved to Kansas City, established a good business. Wateja wake wote mngona fanya wazungu wanararwa ugali pale. Mzungu anakutia mkono hivi. Kienda hivi. Hey. Anyway.
Ugali man. Kumbe ilianza kitambo.
So I was motivated by her. So I came to Wichita, which we had Jerry. We used to drive 2 hours kula samosa.
Wow.
We used to drive 2.5 hours kula ugali matumbo. This is between 2008 to almost 2014, 15. Like ilikuwa a long time. Yani Jerry, mtu akikula smoky kwa screen unapata trauma. Like unakulaje chipo mbele yangu? Like unajua sijaonja hizi vitu miaka mingi. Sijaenda Kenya, man. And my inability at that time to travel because of my documents also didn't make it easy as an artist. Because come on in Kenya as an artist, you need to go get a refresher course. And don't tap into your roots. Unajua nika kwenda studio,
Yeah.
So we opened a bistro in Wichita, and we started selling food. Again, Jerry, what are the problems I'm mentioning? It's the same thing, support. So we brought the food to the people. But unajua pia, kama mtu anashinda ki-convert doya home to the plate you're selling, you're never going to make a profit.
Yeah.
If somebody's thinking, I'm buying chapati ndondo for $30, 30 times 105, which is our current rate, how much is that? Unafikiri kuna mtu atakulipa hiyo dosa hii, Jerry?
Hakuna.
So guess what frustrated the business? We were so we were so focused on only the clientele we are familiar with, which is our people, watu wetu, sindio?
Yeah.
That is still, I'm a rookie at that time in the business. I'm a rookie. Nafikiri bado tu lazima Jerry anunue, na Jerry lazima ambie Kenju lazima ambie Njuguna. Najua, nafikiria tu mono. Now, I had a life upset, which was really bad. It happened in my life. I don't want to talk about it today, but it really shifted my paradigm. I went through a really big loss in my family. I lost a lot. That forced me even to move, Jerry. I had to move. There was no way I was going to live in Kansas no more. And I moved to Seattle, Washington. All right. I moved to Seattle, Washington in 2018. I think 3 years ago. Yeah. I moved here 3 years ago, and I couldn't find a job that I moved here for. I tried to do some jobs. Some Kenyans are dry trucking. We opened with my partners a restaurant out in Federal Way. We tried that. It didn't work out. So Jenny was trying to find myself. And guess what I fell back into? The one thing that gives you a peace of mind that you're good at. I fell back to art. But my performance art this time was not music. Was not designing nothing. It was straight modeling. Jerry, I modeled heavy 2008 and 2019. I modeled heavy Northwest Fashion Week, Seattle models, elites, African elite models, New York. African diaspora models meetup, Miami. I started traveling quite a bit. Hey, Jerry, sikujua kwamba ukikaa kwa kio pake mafuta kidogo unaweza wanajua wanajua na gym kidogo na
unang'ara mpaka unasema uko wash
unakaa hivi unasema mimi ningekuwa Kenya hata singe make commercials za Milo, lakini sasa hii basically there are more opportunities when you step out of your comfort zone. You see, in Wichita they were not there, but they're in Seattle. Now I started going to spoken word, a lot of spoken word open mic places. I see a lot of artists. There's a lot of artist meetups. Seattle is one of the most progressive cities as an artist if you're trying to come. Ani hapa kuna support. Na labda si support ya watu wako, lakini kuna support. Kuna watu who wake up in the morning and they are Googling what is going on today.
Yeah.
They want to know where the band is. They want to know. And that's what really escalated my whole journey as an artist in Seattle. I started acting. I took some acting classes in Tacoma. My friend Kenju, shout out to my fellow Kenyan actor, thespian Kenju Waweru. He inspired me to take some classes. And then I started stand-up comedy. And stand-up comedy is brutal, it's raw, and it's uncut. It's very adult type of content. So a lot of the content that I serve, a lot of the content that Americans want to hear, the jokes that I say on stage, especially the big ones with Americans on it, they want rawness, which I think as a people, as a culture in Africa, we're still evolving into. Remember, there's some things which are new to us. African stand-up comedy is an African American art. It's an American art, and in its art form, you have to digest it and deliver it in its art form. Ni kama kuimba R&B, lazima uimbe R&B. Otile anaimba poa, lakini ukitaka kuiuza hapa steto lazima ufanye ikae kama Lil Wayne. Kweli wrong? Yeah. We find it kama Chris Brown. Yeah, it's good where it is, but you have to package it. You have to package it so that they can digest it. And the way they want it packaged is not yet, we have not got on that level yet, comedic wise in Kenya. That's rawness, because we still make family friendly content. And I had to step out of my comfort zone because Nangalia, Jerry, Lupita had to step out, right?
Yeah, she had.
What's our other Kenyan friend? Mr. Tige, what's his name? There's a guy, he acts a lot. He has a lot of movies on Netflix. Tige, was it Tige? I forgot his name. There's another Kenyan dude. They have to step out of their comfort zone. This guy has to kiss random women from different parts of the world because of the series of the movies he's shooting, right?
Yeah.
12 Years a Slave, how Lupita had to go act without some of her clothes because the movie is set up. The script had to be followed, correct? So the same thing as stepping out with comedy, because comedy has to be, there's a friend of mine, his name is Bill Bellamy. He's one of the biggest comedy icons in the States. He said, comedy is tragedy. Basically, the funniest things comes from the things that hurt you or things that really caused you trauma. That way, healing process comes from you flipping the situation from negative to positive. That's the juxta in writing jokes. And you can't be writing jokes from a place of happiness all the time. You become a jingle master. You become a jester. You become the guy who wakes up, makes free content, and nobody pays for it. You have to package it in a way people want to pay for it. So I started coming out a lot and doing entertainment. It was a struggle. I can't lie to you, Jerry, because again, I had not expanded my medulla to accept that there will be fans outside your 254 or 256 realm. And that borderline is one of the reasons why a lot of entertainers, Eddie Gadeg, Eddie Gadeg, that's my man. And that's the borderline problem why a lot of entertainers in the States don't make money. You're tied. Uliona tukiwa home Jerry, ukienda kununua mtura, ukienda kununua chipo mwitu. Unakumbuka chipo mwitu?
Yeah, ndio hiyo sasa. Kulikuwa
tu na options kadhaa, si ndio? Kulikuwa na smoky, mayai, si ndio? Kama una do utakunyele juice imewekwa na ile madhi hapo mbele. Kama una do kabisa unakula kule mama anafisha na kuko mbele, si ndio? It's according to your money, si ndio?
Yeah.
But what if one day, Jerry, you make good money but you don't come to this Kanyaru? You now expand. I want to go to a place I can tip a bartender. The service will go higher, right?
Yes.
Your food will come faster. Hygiene levels might be different. Even the customer service might be different because unajua watu wa Mahindi walikuwa rude sababu mko wengi mnangojea, si ndio? Lakini it goes higher.
Yeah.
The demand for what you expect goes higher. And with that, inaanza kuchange vile una deliver your content because you now start demanding more. You're putting more into production. So now you're like, Jerry, nitahitaji watu nimerenti hall.
Yeah.
E-hall was $2,000. The photographers will cost me $500 just to get the production to the movie level. Uko majuu sahi, Jerry. People expect a lot from you. Okay?
Absolutely.
Kama Jalangwa anafanya hivyo home, unafanya nini hapa? Like, uko majuu. So you get all this production, you get all these guys to come. You want these guys to come. But their bargaining chip is, Jerry, you're charging me $30, I'm not coming. Jerry, kukula ugali samaki safari na weke Fanta juu ni how much? Si niyo 30?
Niyo 30.
Kuweka gas toka Tacoma mpaka Seattle, si niyo 30?
Niyo 30.
Ukisahau kulipa parking ticket downtown when you forget to pay. Actually, it's
50 is 50.
Si ndio?
Yeah.
Are you seeing what I'm saying?
Yeah, I am seeing.
And they don't, once you don't get that support, you don't move. That support keeps you focused on your art. Imagine when a movie star, Carlo Peter, lakini half the time you're shooting a movie, unafikiria ndalipaje hii movie. You're not gonna produce, Jay.
Yeah.
You're making music. You're a musician. I'll ask you one question. Ask any of your friends, close to you, 10 of your friends, how many times they have actually gone to Apple and actually bought a 99-cent song of yours. 99 cents, not $1. It's 99 cents.
Hey, Apple.
They think we make videos from YouTube, so I have to make sure people understand. You want kama deno ngare, Jerry advice tumpia kwa wedding. I'm a wedding MC. I pull up to a wedding, right?
Yeah.
You do the same thing I do sometimes. Pull up to a wedding, they want you to look clean. Ile tray ya pilau, the whole wedding.
Yeah.
It's between $200 and $300. Jerry, how much is your album?
It depends. $10, $15 the whole album, or 20.
You think if 10 people from Kenya a month supported you don't think that album will move?
It will move.
It'll move, right?
Yeah.
So the problem is not that funds are not there or people are not working. It's just the purchasing power within our community is really negative. And once that purchasing power goes up, when people know the value of supporting our own, is when anybody in the diaspora will make money. Yes. Anybody will be self-sustaining. I'm telling you, I know amazing artists. There are 3 Kenyans I know in this city. One is called Jamen Lenongwa. He's going to New York Fashion Week. Big house, big fashion house downtown, sells amazing dresses. If you're ever in Washington, come check him out. He's Kenyan, does not talk. There's a guy I'm going to have an interview with. He works for the radio. He's called A Man About Style. He's been featured on GQ. He's Kenyan, half African-American. They love Kenya. They've been to Kenya. The problem they say is their products, just like myself as an artist, there are products which they're serving. I don't think our audience yet understands the value of it yet. It might be, we may be ahead of our time. We may be behind our time, but still it's within the time. And the purchasing power is what will empower all the artists from Kenya, boss. I'm not going to lie to you. Any entertainment form you have here, from Kenju, who's an actor, works with Amazon and Google, and he travels quite a bit. Christine Waweru out there in California. I had another Kenyan friend of mine who came, Miss Nambuki, who came from California. We were here for Madaraka Festival. Simon Okello. Simon Okello, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You've seen where we have hosted events before.
Yes, absolutely. Great.
From Seattle Art Museum, the biggest pop art, we call it the Sky Church down here by Space Needle. Yani, si resources zinakosa za kufanya kitu, ni support. Yeah. Remember that time we were at Kicheko Factory when I hosted the stand-up comedy thing? Remember, Shola?
Yes.
Those were the friends I know. Now picture 5 of those friends. Remember, Jerry, you even came to the show, the beginning, you let before. Remember before. Place when I used to have 10 people only come.
Yes.
Now, how many Africans, let's not limit ourselves to just Kenyans. How many Africans do you think are in the state of Washington?
A lot.
How much? That is money. When I hear a lot, I hear money. I hear pesa. Pesa is talking. Pesa is talking. This is money. This is all money. Kenyan community, there's money. Jerry akipata do analeka pesa rafiki, si ndio? Rafiki naeka pesa kwa pesa ya mfuko ya Dubai, si ndio?
Yeah.
Alafu Dubai napatia Saimo. Do you see how it works?
Yeah.
So you can sustain yourself in America.
It has to be a chain. It has to be a chain, yeah.
You can sustain yourself with entertainment in America. Just be diverse. Mimi nikija kwa room watafikiaga mimi ni Mkenya, nafikiaga mimi ni mtu wa Lagos. Unajibrand to attract others.
Yeah.
Okay? In America, you have to brand yourself to work with everybody. United States of America. United is the word for revenue. United. Find a way to be able to hold conversations with people who are not from where you're from.
Yes.
Find a way. Teach yourself. YouTube University. You can graduate. Everybody. YouTube University. I love
YouTube in School of Hard Knocks.
Not social media, not SMU.
No.
YouTube
University.
Okay? Jerry will post some links here. You can Google here from coding to videography to how you as an artist can empower your own brand. Add value to it. That way you can attract a bigger paycheck. The way you brand yourself, the way you come out, if you're confident, the way you carry yourself, your charisma is what attracts money to you.
Yes.
In the States. Don't get me wrong. I'm an introvert, Jerry. As much as unafikiri napenda kuongea, I'm an introvert. All right? Mimi mtu nilizaliwa nimenyamaza. Kwa class mimi hata sikuwa najua kitu. Mimi nilikuwa ule mpala huko nyuma ule anaongeaga we, you know. But when you come to States, you have to step out of that. In Kenya, it was humility, like kuwa humble, which is okay. Humble is good. In America, it's seen as a weakness, though.
Yes. True. Absolutely.
In America, hiyo sauti ndogo, kuangalia chini, kuteka while, kureply kwa email, kuchelewa. In the entertainment industry, you're weak. Not knowing how much you deserve, not demanding how much you have, not putting your contract out and be straightforward, not acting like you can get this opportunity tomorrow is a weakness.
Yeah.
I saw that in music. I saw that in art. I saw that in modeling. I saw that in my stand-up comedy. You need to claim it.
Yes.
Okay? Unakuja ni kama una own. And that's why they give you. America does not give you opportunities because you're Jerry, or you're Dubai. They give you because you fighting like you belong here.
Yes.
You have to manifest. You want to be an entertainer? Soma kitabu watu wanasoma.
Yeah.
I used to be like the guy. I have a lot of things I had to sacrifice, from music to friends to relationships. Niliacha. You have to choose. You'll marry people who do not want you to do art. I was married before. Anytime I was on the studio, my wife would burn my clothes. Entertainment is a sacrifice.
Hey, wow. We are learning, guys. You're
not about it. That's why people like us get angry.
Yeah.
If you're not all night working on something, if you're not painting a picture, designing something all night, that's why we are so strict about it. Like when we're bringing quality, we're not doing it for us. We're doing it for the culture. Hata leo nikikufa Jerry, itakuwa kuna Wakenya walifika Netflix. Kweli rongo?
Ni kweli.
Hawasemagi jina yako, wanasema kuna Mkenya alifika.
Yeah.
But we have to attempt these areas. We belong in these areas.
Yes.
If Nigerians can do it,
we can do it all.
If Chibude can make it, not knowing how to pronounce English and type it in a caption and still make it.
Hey,
who are you?
Jesus.
Who are you?
Hey.
I have Somalis here. I have Somali. My wife is Somali. You see my wife?
Yeah. I've seen her.
My wife is Somali. Half the friends and relatives that we talk together, they came from a war zone. Wakapitia Isilitu kuonja Injera ndo wakakuja States. Hata kukaa sana Nairobi. Wako hapa hivyo wamefungua mabiashara bana, wamefungua wako nazo.
Yeah, Somali guys, in fact, they have even a mall of their own.
Wako na community. Wako na center. They sponsor refugees. They hire me for shows all the time. Are you here? Are you picking up, Jerry? They hire me because they have established themselves. Once we establish ourselves also as a community, as a Kenyan community, and understand that we are not living for now. You're not your bills, Jerry. You're bigger. Huku just teto tu kupatiana mabarua.
Yeah.
You have a goal. Your neighbor needs to know you have a voice. You can sing. And your first fans should be the people who understand why you're doing it.
Yeah.
Jerry, ulitoka Kenya, ukakuja stetoka ka mic mbele yako. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
How many people can't do it right now? Hata wana picha Instagram, Facebook. Hata hatujua alikuwa amekaa steto 20 years ujua amefanya nini. Entertainment brings our stories to our people. Jerry. Entertainment tells people what is happening in real time. Kweli rongo, Jerry.
Kweli. Absolutely.
So if you don't support the stories, if you don't support your story, then everybody will be blindfolded when they're coming to this country. You'll be limited.
Yeah.
Kuna jamani nimemwambia juzi, I remember a friend of mine, I'm not going to mention his name. He's good. He's a good public speaker. Alikuwa public speaker poa huko Kenya. Nikamwambia, why don't you come volunteer? There's a youth center up IV Rainier. Come volunteer. There's some people who come over there. They give people opportunities. Hata kani kupata a side business. Yeah, speaking is a speaking business, right?
Yeah.
And you can be in a lot of places. You can go to some of these universities, colleges. They'll invite you to churches. You just come, give a 45-minute speech. You get what? Your $700? Jerry, how many hours do you have to work to make $700 in Oklahoma?
Maybe 2 weeks or 1.5.
How many driving hours do you have to drive with the truck to make $700?
Hey.
You made it in 45.
A lot.
45 minutes, Jerry. 45. Kama lunch ya Dagoretti High. 45 minutes, no? 45 minutes.
Yeah.
This 45 minutes is the only thing they need from your day. So that the rest of your day, you can go do what you want to do. Shule, your real career, you still have 12 hours. Ndio Jerry ukitaka kufanya job.
Yeah.
But you've bet this 45 minutes paid you more than this 12 hours. So you have more time. America is about time. Kitambo nilikuwa nashindwa watu wanaendaje kwa beach, watu wanapataje time ya kuride mabike, wanatembeza maumbwa zao. Time.
Yeah.
How to convert your time to be the most valuable. Yeah. $20 an hour, $40 an hour, $50 an hour, $13 an hour, $8 an hour, $5 an hour. Great. Now, out of that week, which is 1 hour of that week that you did something you enjoy at your best, looking your best, feeling your best, Jerry. Whether it's church, whether it's singing, whether it's crocheting, that 1 hour that you choose your greatness. Kama ni kupika mandazi, your 1 hour, you spend 1 hour a week doing something you're good at. That is what entertainment is about. Spending a little time. Because it's a sacrifice, Jerry. Kutoa hapa steto unajua irudi.
It's
Now, I think people don't understand. Kuna besti yangu aliniambia Kenya GZT, some of your videos hazina view mob. Nikamwambia it's not the point. If you start thinking about that, you'll be depressed.
Yeah.
Just make content because you're making content. That content made me perform in front of Bill Gates.
Yes.
2019. You remember, Jerry? Tulikuwa huko.
Yes.
Alimchangamkia vibaya, akastuka mpaka tukamfundisha Kiswahili. Haikufika kwa news. You gotta, if you're an entertainer in the diaspora, from my friends who are in the UK, Kensington, shout out to you, from Antwerp, Germany, from Dubai, watu wangu niliwacha huko. I'm being honest with you. If you're making art in the States, do it out of love. Because I don't think our people are yet there where we could make money from art. It's coming. Don't get me wrong. Okay?
Yes.
It's coming. But if you're going to make money now, as I'm trying, as I'm making my way from Seattle through Hollywood to New York, we're having a tour called the African Princess of Comedy Tour. It's going to be me, the biggest African comedians, African Ace, Foxy P. And for me to meet those people, I had to step out of my comfort zone. I'm the only Kenyan in that whole Nigerian group. They don't even think East Africans need to be there. Do you understand, Jerry, where we're coming from? And the entertainment in America, we're not just doing it for us. Some people have getting clout. We are fighting the respect that East Africa deserves on those platforms.
Yes.
200,000 views in Kenya is amazing. But what if it's 200,000 views from all over the world, which can send your money three-way? I'll see you, Jerry.
Ndio hiyo sasa.
It's selfish to hold hostage your artists because they entertain you by yourself and you don't pay them. That's selfish. Napenda huu artist lakini hujamtumia shilingi 5. That's selfish. Wewe ni mcolonizer, wewe ni mkoloni. It's not good. That guy spent time to create art. If we pay for the art, watakuwa nashinda wakibega kujenga nyumba, watajijengea nyumba, si ndio? Si ndio boss?
Yes.
Wanasaidia family zao because art pays. Jerry, artists in America make more than politicians. Drake makes more. Drake's house is bigger than the White House. Kevin Hart makes more money than our president. Right?
Because art pays.
Art pays. You just have to find people who can pay for it. Jerry, we were with you at Seattle Art Museum. Did you see how people are buying paintings for 30,000 like it's nothing? 40,000.
I know. Like
it's nothing. It's just nothing. Like, okay, give me 70,000. So it means there's purchasing power. You just have to target your content, Jerry, your music, me, my comedy, make it global.
Very important.
Be
very
a
important.
versatile person. Unauza nguo, usiuzie tu. Unauza shati hata kanza Manchester, uzia kila mtu. Wa Somali uva Manchester, Uganda uva Manchester, Angola uva Arsenal, achana na hao. South Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you're getting my point, right?
Yeah. True.
Versatile. Una make samosa, una make chapati. Uzia huyo South Africa, uzia huyo Sri Lanka. They like chapatis over there anyway. Pakistan, they eat patty.
Yeah.
Be versatile. When you're versatile, I swear simu yako haijacha kulia.
Yeah.
Inalia hata sasa hivi naongea inalia. Itakuwa inalia.
Yeah.
Itakuwa inalia. That's number 1. Number 2, as an entertainer in America, make sure you set your values straight. Okay? Values zako Jerry, usichukue pesa kidogo kwa sababu hiyo ndio show pekee imetokea. Because unajua pesa kidogo ni bahati mbaya. They say do not be surrounded by bad luck or people who are acquainted with bad luck. Now pesa kidogo ni bad luck. Actually.
Riswa.
Mie kigusa hapa, I move. Depression. No, you don't want this angle. You want this angle. Your strength.
Yeah.
You tell people, this is what I'm bringing. This is what I'll offer you. Nothing less. Hii ndo tunaleta. Sasa kama utaki kununua mzima, uko unaingia pale Nando's Kenya alafu na hapo uko unaingia Nando's alafu unasema nataka chips nusu, ulikuwa unainunua full package.
Yeah.
Ukienda kuna Land Rover, usemagi nataka Land Rover lakini toa GPS na toa miguu, si ndio? You buy it complete.
Full package. Yeah.
Start selling yourself as a package. When you brand and people will pay for it. I swear Jerry, sikuwa naamini kuna watu watalipa. Na hiyo kukulipa inaweza kuwa unalipwa mara 2 kwa mwezi, but inalipa hiyo rent yako ya mwezi imelipwa yote. So Jerry, what's the tripping? You have 28 days to work on other things that you want to work on.
Yeah, true.
It can pay. Just set your standards. Work hard. Because Jerry, kuna shida tuko now as African, especially Kenyan artists, we are lazy. Are you picking up, Jerry, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying lazy kubaiti we are not producing. Like compared to the world, the world, the way it shoots, hapa hivi steto as artists, Jerry, kuna watu wana make mziki every day. Kweli rongo?
Kweli.
Kuna watu wana make albums every 4 months. Kweli rongo?
Kweli.
Mini comedian, ni make joke 3 per month. Na kuna mtu ana make joke 3 per day. Who are they gonna pick?
The other one.
One person has a website that actually works. One person has traffic. One person engages like you, the way you engage with your audience. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And there's a person who never posts a picture on Instagram, but he's an artist. The last time he produced any music, Atakani freestyle, was 4 years ago. So if that person comes right now and tells you there's a concert in Birmingham, UK, would you go?
No.
Trust.
Yeah.
So a lot of entertainers in America have lost the trust of the customer. We have not delivered. We have lost trust between our promoters, artists, and our consumers. A lot of the promoters have always been overselling themselves. Overselling and under-delivering. How many times have you gone to a venue? My brother. First of all, African time. Ni kama saa zetu zinafanya na bati tofauti. Because you're never going to be successful as an entertainer in America with the African time at all. You know, Jerry, I'm strict about that. You can't.
No.
But I'll kick you out of the show. Yeah, I can't do that. Number 2, discipline, artistical discipline in production.
Yeah.
When you watch Kanye West make something beautiful, they lock themselves up for 6 months. 6 weeks to 6 months. Jerry, he even tells them how to wear to get the mood in the building. Unanipata Jerry?
Yes.
Huwezi tengeneza mziki na art ukiwa na watu wako hivi kila saa kwa simu. Wewe ni aje? Wewe Jerry, fanya hivyo unimeke. Hey, ni aje? See this is mediocre. Ushaenda kanisa ukaomba Mungu ukiongea kwa simu?
Hapana. You have to focus.
Kupenda lakini ngoja. Ni aje? You do that?
No. You have to focus.
Ushaenda kutafuta job hata home Kenya. Ukisema, yeah, my resume is ukiongea kwa simu?
Nah.
Ushaikatia demo ukiongea kwa simu? So what is this? It's a lack of discipline. Number 3, weni beste yangu. Hapana, mi si beste yako. I'm your fellow colleague during this project. After this project, we are friends.
Yes.
There's no friendship in business. You're my friend and I love you, but I'm still charging you full price. Nikikucharge nusu, nichaju nusu. What am I making? Ukitaka discount. What am I making? Maisha yangu ni discount bus. Imagine when the daktari anataka kupatia sindano ya COVID.
Yeah.
Alafu namwambia discount, anaivunja hiyo sindano kwanza nusu. Wewe kula COVID half. COVID 15. Think about it.
Hey, heaviness.
We blame others, and the power is in our hands. The power is right here.
Yes.
We can change the dynamics. What do you want to consume? And what you want to consume, how does it change us? How does it benefit all of us? You're fighting an individual. The individual is just an artist representing a culture. What is the culture? Without Red Sun singing those African songs back in the day, we would have not been listening to all these people singing today. There would be no Calligraph Jones without Nonini back in the day.
Yeah.
There will be none of these kids singing now. There will be nobody without Professor J. Because they broke the borders. They challenged the status quo, which me and you are doing right now in the States. There are a lot of careers here. But somebody has to challenge the status quo.
Yes.
Somebody got to show there's another way. There are happier ways. A lot of studies. There's a study that was done that said 78% of the immigrants from East Africa, that was last year on Google, 78% of the immigrants that immigrated, they call them, what's the word? Damn, today I have a fluke in my head. I have a mental fluke. I forgot that word. But they said 78% of the immigrants who are working immigrants in the States, they're depressed. They don't like what they do, which trickles down. Understanding frustration you talk happy, Jody. If you're not happy at work, where you spend most of your time, you come back home, you're not happy at home because you have no energy to give back. You're empty. You're pouring from an empty glass, right, Jerry?
Yeah.
You don't work hard to find something in between here that will nourish your mental state, make you feel like you're a human being, like you're important. Jerry, you had hobbies. Ataka ni kupepeta ball, right?
Yeah.
How come upepetagi ball hapa nje? How come wendi wa MPA? Jerry, we're in Seattle, one of the most beautiful, prolific cities in America. Wanagi watu wakienda kwa beach. Unaogopa beach? Beach ni free. Mombasa tulikuwa tuna drive kwenda huko kupigana na watu pirates kwenda kwa beach. Beach iko hapa ni free.
Yeah.
Go there with a book. Go there with a guitar. Go there with your music. Release. Go there and find something. There's something everybody's a genius, Jerry. Just go enjoy. Everybody's a genius. We just haven't tapped into it. We just haven't tapped. We have different types of madness. And madness is where the genius is. And as an entertainer, I'll tell you, if you're out there and you're trying to be an entertainer, Be humble when you're meeting people. Be willing to learn. Learn. Jerry, atupendagi kulearn. Sijui kwa nini. Ama ni vile tulikuwa boarding school tulikuwa tukichapwa viboko mingi. Like sijaelewa. Mbona ni ngumu Mwafrika mwenzetu tu. Mtu akikwambia kitu unaona ni juzi nimwambia best yangu tuende lunch ananiambia uongo kwa nini? Sina kununulia lunch. Ndio unanipima. Ndakupimaje? Wewe si mboga. Ndakupimaje? Tunakula. You see, when you're around so many inconsistencies and non-believers, it messes up with how you think. Change the way you think. Change your environment. You can change your environment.
Yes.
And it's not too late to chase that dream, fam. It's not too late, Jerry.
Not too late. Not too late. It's not too late. America does not have a timeline of by 35, by 45, you need. This is the land of abundance. Bernie Mac, one of the greatest comedians of all time, one of my biggest mentors, he became big at 40. Steve Harvey, Rick Ross. Should I continue, my brother? Yeah, the list is endless.
The list is endless. So if you're in the diaspora, UK, Canada, Belgium, wherever you're listening to me from, well, you have a big fan base, man. You're a celebrity. You're a big man. But whenever you are, wherever you're listening to me from, man, if you don't think entertainment in your city is sustainable, change environments.
Move.
It's one of the biggest things and one of the biggest, toughest risks I've ever gone through. But you may need to move. You may need to relocate. If you're trying to be an artist, Oklahoma is not for you. Kansas City is not for you. If you're trying to be an artist in Vancouver, it's going to be an extreme sport. It's very expensive in Vancouver, Canada. Some countries you're going to face racism. They just don't like you by the mere fact that you unonge Kiswahili.
Yeah.
They don't like you the mere fact you're black. So as entertainer, you're not just coming as Mina Kuja, I'm African, give me all the blessings. They just don't bless you. They're actually angry that you're taking their opportunities. You're in their neighborhood. Prime example. What's your mother tongue language, my brother?
Kikuyu.
Imagine which high school did you go to?
In Eldoret called Wareng. I went to 2 high schools, Wareng and Moiban.
Imagine we're in Moiban, brother. Moiban. I remember. I think at one time I had somebody stole my heart from Eldoret, but that's another story for my.
Hey,
but when I went on Eldoret, I used to come there to see my cousin Dina. I think I even performed some of my back in the day set books at your school. Probably one of the days Jalango ate my food. You know, Jalango used to steal my lunch. I don't know what happened to that guy, but God bless him, man. Shout out to him. Anyway, one of the days I was there and I'm trying to do a show, and I called somebody on stage. Hey, I need somebody to help me translate something. And then Mzungu called Chad Robinson comes on stage. Okay, Jerry? And he speaks better Kikuyu than you in your own arena, in your own platform. How do you feel?
Where? Hey.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Yes.
You are coming as an artist, saxophonist, the best from East Africa. You're coming into Seattle. There's a saxophonist here, born here, went to school here. The teacher and the mother and the teacher, they are close. They went to the same school too. They are friends. But you come and overlap this person with your accent and your charisma, and you take over the position. You think they're happy with you?
No.
Exactly. Those are the challenges entertainers face abroad. People think it's a slam dunk. People just love you. People don't just love you. Who are you? Why are you taking the opportunity from us? That whole thing where people say they're taking our jobs is true.
Yeah.
Jerry, in 3 years, I've stolen all the MC jobs from all the locals here. You've seen.
Yes.
I've stolen all the jobs. They don't hire nobody. I steal all them. They get a white person, I take the job. They don't like it because you're unique. And that's why God gave you the visa to be there, Jerry.
Yes.
You didn't come here to play small.
No.
I don't know which God you're serving, Jerry, because the God I serve me, things should be moving.
Big things.
Things should be moving. We are a really different people. Kenyans are really blessed. Of a lot of Africans who make it to the diaspora, even the ways we come here. When I listen to my West African counterparts, people who have the same opportunities I have come from families that are 7 7 decades ahead financially than my family.
Yeah.
So in Kenya, we are blessed that God makes us come and enjoy opportunities, even though we are coming from humble backgrounds. No dream is void.
Yes.
Wherever you come from, apa, you can make it.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Jerry.
Absolutely. Wow. Amazing. I see. Let me give some shout outs here to guys here who are watching us. I see Rachel Rebo, she's saying so true. I'm telling you, you're inspiring a lot of generations here. Huh? Suzy anasema hapo kwa Arsenal umeniumiza but ni sawa tu.
Yeah, man. But Jerry, we're inspiring people. Arsenal, Arsenal? Arsenal, I don't know. I've never liked Arsenal very much. I think Arsenal needs different players, but I think Arsenal, it's okay. I think it's a personal thing. Unajua ni kama ule jirani ulikuwa na babako usiwahi ongelesha ile family ndio sasa. I feel like
ndio sasa.
Yeah, Arsenal mpaka waniombe msamaha. Like hata wakishinda games ngapi, I don't like it.
Denny Mo anasema asante General for spitting the truth.
Shout out to Denny. Shout out to Denny.
Yeah. Victor Rono is saying, I like how you inspire people. Gerrieywainaina, how? Wow, Nico Eldoret National Polytechnic, just nearby, around Tel Aviv.
Yeah, shout out to the Polytechnic. Yeah.
If someone won a green card, will they make it in life?
Mr. Rono, you want to go, Jerry, or do you want me to go?
Just go, because you are a guest today.
Yeah. Green card is, let me give it. Remember when you got your first driving license?
Yeah.
Remember how Kenya it was hard? Sometimes instructor meka kwa ile lori watano anambia toka enda nyuma. Yeah. I can't forget, that was funny back in the day. Remember how exciting it was when you came home with it? It wasn't a job, it was a tool.
Yeah.
Green card is a tool.
Yes.
This is a cup of coffee. If you don't put anything in it, it's just ceramic. Itakuwa tu ka decoration kwa ukuta.
Yeah.
That is what a green card is.
Yes.
There are so many hardworking people without a green card in America who are making it and pushing lives.
Yes.
You know, so many who have it. And they are the laziest individuals I've ever seen in my life. I don't even know how they left their Kenya to come here. So, Mr. Rono, if I'm going to give you an advice, do not tie your life to a card. Because then it means when you don't have it, you're going to feel like an ultimate failure. Yes. Which you're not. It's a tool. Look at it as a tool. Everything you get in the States to come here is a tool. And then when you get here now, your discipline. Utaamka asubuhi Jerry. Kama unapenda kudrive trucks lazima uamke 3.
Yeah, asubuhi mapema urauke.
Kama unapenda kulala sijui unafanya nini. Kama unataka kuwa nurse lazima uje utafanya job mpaka Christmas. Ama kama unapenda kula kuku ya Christmas kama Mluya, you can't make it.
Yeah, you cannot.
Hii ni sacrifice. Lazima ujue hata saa zingine Jerry, you don't make it to church because of some of your work commitments, correct?
Yes.
You gotta balance. It's a tool. So Mr. Rono, it's how you use your tool is how you're gonna make it in life. We have people with those tools.
Yeah.
Mkulima si jembe, mkulima ni bidii.
Yeah. Mwangi Manudhu, also a great MC here in Seattle, Washington. Thank you so much for tuning in. Them bright minds. Anasema so true.
Shout out to Mwangi. Shout out to Mwangi.
Mr. Manudhu. Yeah. Mwangi Manudhu, thank you so much. So how tell us, how can guys by the way reach you? You can say some of your platforms so that guys can, because they have questions they will want to ask you, they want to see your shows.
Absolutely. I have I run this radio. It's called African Excellence Radio. It's on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, anywhere you can plug in. Jerry will give you one of my handles, African Excellence. I interview Jerry is supposed to come one day, by the way. You're supposed to come to the office. Anyway, Jerry's gonna come. African Excellence was a concept where excellence, Africans list. We are endlessly excellent. Now, how do we bring Africans who have made it and they want to share how to? Remember we had this conversation one time, Jerry? How to start a business. which I love. You're having a lot of guests who are picking up, and I love it. This is great. So follow me on there. Instagram, I go by Fresh Prince of Africa 1. I put 1 because the other people will come and try to do 2, 3, 4. There are many, but Africa Fresh Prince 1. General Mutombo Show on Facebook and on YouTube, man. Google Kicheko Factory or Google General Mutombo, and you'll find me here. Fresh Prince of Africa 1, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Yeah, shoot me a message, man. Let's connect. Let's connect. Let's work. Let's work, man. Shoot me a message. I'm not stuck up. Just talk a little bit. Just talk. Introduce yourself, and be good. Talk to me.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So let me show you his. This is his platform for Instagram.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. This is General Mutombo.
Yeah, that's me, man. That's me. Come over there. Yeah, let's trade ideas, man. If you're an artist, let's follow each other. Let's support each other. Let me know if you have any questions about stand-up comedy. If you're out there and you're trying to be a comedian, write, read. Your stories have to be diverse. Yeah. I've worked with Mike Epps. I've worked with Michael Blackson. Mm-hmm. I've worked with Nate Jackson all the time. He has the biggest comedy club here in Seattle. If you're being an entertainer, get out of your comfort zone. Go to the studio. Go to musicals. Go to the theater. You don't have to perform. Go and surround yourself. You know, tukienda Marekani, tukienda kesha, tulikuwa tunaenda kwa church kwa in the presence.
Yeah.
You have to be in the presence. Mm-hmm. Presence of what you want to be. Wezi ogopa watu na unataka kumekdona watu.
No.
Wezi ogopa kuongea na unataka kumekdona mdomo. Mm-hmm. You have to be there. Ni kama kwenda gym na kusema, Jerry ndakuwa na mamisuli. Na hata siezi ni wakijiko, nike rice kwa mdomo. You gotta go. And do due diligence. Kwa sababu unajua Adam alimess. Na sababu Adam alimess inamaanisha kwa Bible will always be working hard. So go work hard, fam.
Yeah. Go work hard.
Go work hard, fam. There's no cheap process. That's it. Be a student. Remember, hakuna shortcut. You cannot microwave your success. Where's press heat cook? You gotta do your due diligence. Be a student.
Yeah. Be
a fan. Skiza watu walikuja mbele yako. Learn something. Wezi tu kuja tuku. Hata kwa president lazima uende ushikeshike mkono ya Uhuru kidogo, upige magoti kama Chris Darling. Lazima uvumilie. Alafu ndo au sio? Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me, man.
I really appreciate your time. Maybe before you go, because you know, guys, some people are watching this and they don't know you. You know, this guy is so great. He's won so many awards. They mentioned some of the awards you've actually won.
Oh, thank you, Jerry. Hey, man, Jerry, unapiga gas. I won the best album, best international album artist in Wichita in 2012. I won the best producer in Kansas City 2014. I won the best fashion designer suit category Oklahoma 2015. I won the best supporting actor at the Cannes Festival in 2017. I won the best upcoming comedian actor at the Renown Arts Festival in 2018. I won African Achievement Award, Best Comedian 2019-2020. A new upcoming African comedian, Atlanta. It's called Black Comedy. Hey, Jerry, you didn't give me the question. I would have written these things down. There are many. But guys, awards aside,
that goes on to show you that this guy is great. We are talking to a great mind, a great person, and I'm really privileged to have you, Mr. General. I see Tracy Mumbi saying great vibes. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tracy. She's a great supporter of Kenya Marekani. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Usijifungie, Jerry. Waambie mafans wasijifungie. Ukiuza mwindi katae, uza mtura. Mtura kikataa. Do not be the guy who gives up. Just switch. Refuse to give up. Tulifunga hoteli, Jerry. Ikakufa after 2 months. Tulikufa. Hapana, tulifunga. Tunaenda tukienda. tunaenda. Yesu alikuwa anafukuzwa huku, anaenda huku, anafukuzwa huku, anaambia na hiyo punda, mimi natumia mguu saa hii, twende. Hiyo ndo energy. You know what I'm saying? We didn't come here.
Don't entertain negativity. Only positive vibes.
Use the energy you went to the visa with. You remember when you went to the embassy?
Yeah.
Remember how you were walking like you knew you were already in America, even before you smell McDonald's. You were already there, feeling it. Walk like that every day. Shingo kama fly. Move. Move like you belong. And whatever you pray for will come to you.
Yes.
Act like you belong. That's it, Jerry. That's my only word of advice. I believe in everybody. There's room at the top. Come here. Yeah. We're just here hanging out, waiting for you guys to come. We've been leaving the door open. Come. We're here.
Yeah. So maybe let's get a parting shot for you before we conclude the show. And then I believe we've had fun.
Yeah, we've had fun.
Even the guys watching here, they are telling us, that was a great show. That was a great show. Everybody is motivated. So tell us your last parting shot, and then we can call it a day.
My last parting shot is, you're not your circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
You're not where you were born. You're not your parents. You're not your brothers. You're not your friends. You're an individual entity. Like an LLC, but just yours. You're just an individual entity. So when you're dreaming, dream as an individual. When you're working, work as an individual. A man or a woman is the dream that you have that attracts everybody around the dream. The person you're going to end up marrying will be around the dream. Either they support or they somehow complement the dream.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I remember a friend of mine is getting married next week. Yeah. And I told him, there's a time that you'll choose your dream over love. Love is great.
Yeah.
I had the most loving people I've ever had. Probably I've never had I've never had as much love and support in America that I had in Kenya. But I had to leave. Mm-hmm. You have to uproot yourself. And once you uproot yourself, that's the sacrifice. That's how God now tests your muscle. You have to be uprooted from your comfort zone, from the food you like. That's what I was mentioning in Kansas City. We never even enjoyed Kenyan food. But your goal, your dream has to be bigger than yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And that dream will make you wake up in the morning, even when you don't feel like waking up, because you have a bigger goal than yourself. You owe it to yourself.
Yes.
You're the new elder. There's no more somebody I look up to. You are the one you look up to you. YouTube University. Do not always be a follower. Do not always be a fan. You can always be a leader.
Yes.
YouTube University. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you all the time how to balance a checkbook, how to open a nursing home, how to cut your own hair, how to make some offers. It's here. If Otile Brown's video can make it to 1 million views, it means there's an audience of people who also read more and give other things 1 million views too.
Yeah.
How to open a small business. How to write a book on Amazon. It's here. YouTube University. It's here. You don't know how to speak English? It's in YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how to communicate? How to speak German? It's in YouTube. How to start a conversation? YouTube. How to be a good MC? YouTube. Do not ever cheat yourself out of knowledge because you say you don't have resources. I didn't go to university. It's here. Buy bundles, go to YouTube. It's here. Learn how to speak like the people who have money that you want. That way, when you go to them, the conversation becomes easy. Jerry, are you picking up?
Yes.
Where do they eat?
Mm-hmm.
Open the lasagna, but the people who are going to give you the loan for the business you want, eat lasagna. Mm-hmm. Learn how to love it. Ongeza avocado, kama gideri. Ongeza. Feel what you feel, but make it easier for you to get to the top.
Yes.
But you have to have a dream bigger than yourself.
Absolutely.
It has to be bigger than shoes.
Mm-hmm.
bigger than the clothes, bigger than nyumba yangu ndio the biggest kwa store. My car is the best around my friends. Do not limit your dream to small things.
No.
A BMW can be collected tomorrow when a drunk driver hits you and it'll be totaled. It'll be over. Your dream is that small?
No.
A house can burn. You've seen volcanoes, floods. A house can go. Is that your dream is that small? It has to be bigger. America has shown me that your dream has to be bigger than yourself. Otherwise, if it's tied to things, Jerry, you see how natural disasters are killing people's self-esteem?
True.
You need to be able to work with loss. If I lose all this, how can I bounce back? Do I have it in me?
Yes.
The story of Jesus talks about resurrection. Resurrection means your second birth. And for you to be resurrected financially, mentally, any aspect, you have to be ready to take off the old skin like a snake.
Yeah.
And get into your new skin. Be able to bounce back. That is the dream. You lose a loan, you go back. Don't give up. People who give up are the most depressed in this country, in and out of entertainment.
Yes.
Be okay with rejection. Don't be wearing chukia on my hater. Not everybody will love you.
Yeah, true.
I have modeled in places where I was walked out because the modeling agency didn't think I was handsome enough compared to the other guys there who are like, they look like the doctor helped them. I walked out. You have to be okay with rejection. I've gone places where people don't want to do adult comedy. I also do family comedy. But if they don't want to do adult comedy, I walk out.
Yeah.
Because I'm an adult. Mimi ni mtu mzima. Wanasema gani lugha ya watu wazima. Mimi ni mtu mzima. I can speak lugha ya watu wazima. Be okay with rejection. And I believe that God did not bring you this far to leave you this far.
Yeah.
You did not come this far to get this far.
Yeah.
If you made it to the diaspora, you are chosen. Kuna mtu alisema hao akae, wewe kuja. Huyo mtu alikuchoose, alikuamini, jiamini.
Yeah, jiamini. True. Yeah. Liz Mwangi is still here with us. Thank you so much. Very true. Support as low. I want to big up a special person in my life. Hey, my friend, my wife is watching. And she's supporting. She's bought a super sticker. Hey, wapi makofi. Normally, I appreciate people who buy super stickers.
Yes.
So, if you go to YouTube, you can support us by you can support us by many ways. Buying a super sticker, buying a special emoji. You can also become a member of Kenya Marekani. So, tayarisha makono. Hey, moja, ha, mbili, ha, tatu, nne, funga. Yes.
Wow.
Big shout out to my wife. I'm telling you, she supported us.
Shout out to wifey. Women who support artists, man. To have an important person in your life to support your dreams is important. Pastor Tony, it's really kuna days we'll go through it. So it's really good to have somebody who's on your side, on your corner to help you through the other times, man.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. General, and we appreciate your time. It's been super educative. Mkenya Marekani is all about encouraging, giving hope, and I believe people have been served more than they even wished for.
Sorry, I talk too much. Oh, my lips are big. It's reducing the volume. But anyway, I'm happy though, Jerry. I gotta rush to the office. I love y'all. Be motivated and support him. Mwacheni mchezo. Kama mnapenda video, share with your friends. Put in it costs you $0 to go to Marekani video and write, I appreciate you as a Kenyan for doing this. This story inspired me. It will not affect your bank account. It will not change your looks. Haita kunyang'anya makeup, haita kunyang'anya eyebrows. Haitafanya nywele ipotee. Enda tu andike love from Kenya. Vile mnaandikia busy signal. Vile mnaandikia Rich Spice mtata wajui. Andikia
hata hawajui.
Sema my brother from LD. I was touched.
I see guys sharing Beyonce stories bana.
Nani hajawaambia ujue ni nani? Beyonce akijua unakulaga ugali hivi, anakutoroka anasema Bana Jerry, anajua kutoa miwa hivi kwa wewe. Anyway, support y'all, love y'all, peace and God bless, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right,
wow, amazing. Hey. Thank you guys for watching. I believe we've benefited a lot from this show. And as General has said, you really have to support, especially content creators. When we are growing, not a lot of people want to support something that is growing. But when you reach there, that's when everybody says, I know them, I built them. So start building people from even kindergarten. So when they go to high school, university, you are proud of it. And since Mkenya Marekani is about giving hope, giving information, we talk a lot about jobs in America. And that's why today we've talked about entertainment, because a lot of parents have kids who are talented and they don't believe in that talent. So they always like to stream their children to maybe other careers like healthcare or, but people can prosper in any of these things. Okay. So make sure you also subscribe and click that bell, and we appreciate that. So I believe we've really had fun, and this is our time for today. May God bless you. Keep sharing this platform, keep sharing, and click that bell, because next week we'll be talking about how to start an adult home. We are bringing one of the presidents of here in Washington. So she's gonna be dealing with how to start an adult home here in America. And also we'll be talking about a lot about green card next week. There's a lot of fallacy, there's a lot of we need to demystify a lot of things. And especially for guys in Kenya, this one is for you. Asante sana Bwana Chris Edward. Hey, you've watched this show till the end. Thank you so much. Remember to go subscribe to Chris Edward. Is my one of my favorite artists. I used to grow watching. Kama unajua ile song, nimetafuta milima mabonde nisikupata mwin pempeng. Hiyo wimbo ni ya Bwana Chris Edward. So please go watch his new song. It's very amazing. Very amazing. I wish I can share it here. Because of YouTube certification, I will not share, but I would want to share that song because I've listened to it so many times. It's a powerful song. Go to his channel. It's called Chris Edward. Mskize, like. One of the things when you get to someone's channel, you like first. The next thing, you comment. The next thing, you confirm if you've subscribed and you've clicked the bell. And subscription is only once and it's free. You are not charged anything. So this is a great artist from Kenya and a legendary. I would equate him to people like gerrieywainaina, that standard. So please make sure you go subscribe to his channel and let's support one another. There is no need to bring flowers when somebody cannot see. Give people their flowers when they can see. Give people their flowers when they can watch. Yeah, and they can also reciprocate. Okay, because why do artists release songs? They don't release songs for themselves, otherwise they would just shelve those songs. But they release songs so that they can motivate somebody, they can encourage somebody, and the reason also why we are here as Mkenya Marekani is to motivate you, because I didn't have any Kenyan who would tell me when you go to a visa appointment, this is how you are supposed to represent yourself. When it's green card season, this is how you're supposed to do. I didn't have those people. If you go to YouTube and search how to, you will only find Americans. And you will not get that vibe like if it's a Kenyan telling you these stories. You see, when it's me telling you this story, naileta home, unaona, naongea mpaka na Kiswahili, unasikia enyewe umsi anaongea ukweli. So make sure you support the artist, and that's the best gift you can give us. So without further ado, I come to the end of my show today. May God bless you. See you tomorrow. On Saturday, I'm gonna release here a video of the sites that you're supposed to go. It's not gonna be of the sites you're supposed to use when you're up a green card. So may God bless you and see you next time. Till that Saturday, okay? Tomorrow I'll have a lot of shows on Instagram, so I'll not come here. We'll see you next time. So God bless you and see you soon.